Tēnā koutou katoa e Homa. No mai hara mai, welcome to the draft recap for the NZFFFA Premiership for 2023. How good! That was a great Saturday last week, boys. And I'm sure we all had a few laughs, a few sad moments, especially Andreas Cooper. But actually, we'll talk about that when we get to the championship. I just want to focus on what happened in the draft for the 12 boys in the Premiership. So I think before we kick into the review of the teams, I just want to acknowledge how much better Sleeper is than NFL.com. It is infinitely better. We don't even get this view on NFL.com. So Blake, if you're watching this, you're wrong. The UX on NFL.com is nowhere near as good as Sleeper. So take that. And we also need to outline that Jamie has $25 left. But that's because he was on auto draft because he had to gap it because he's doing peak to peak down in Queenstown. So shout out Jamie for that one. Yeah, so we've all seen the teams. I'm not going to go through it player by player. What I'm going to do is just have a look at the values and roster construction and see where we are sitting in terms of money spent, the balance of the roster in terms of money spent, and any other anomalies that we see, I guess. So let's crack on into it. We'll start with Caleb first. He's got Allen for 27, Eckler for 70, Madison for 37, Jefferson for 72. So already it's like most of his budget gone there. Kirk 22, Waller 16, Kittle 15. So we're not going to see a lot. Wowzers. And then he's got Justin Fields for 15. That's right. That was a hilarious moment. So Caleb is a super top heavy team. And we'll see how that goes, really. Like, he's got good players. We'll just see if they last, and we'll see if they perform to the level that he paid. I don't think there's anything wrong with those values. Like, he obviously didn't need Justin Fields, but that was a cock up from him, so he'll have to wear that one. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with those prices. I like it. Bron Taco, 33 from Mahomes, unreal. I think I'd rather have Lawrence for 15 than 33 from Mahomes. Or even Herbert for 20. Or Burrow for 18, I think. There might be a slight overpay there. I mean, JT for 11, if he comes back and plays well, that will probably be the steal of the draft. P. Ryan, I'd hate that for 13. The reason I hate that is because P. Ryan is capped. Like, he's not ever going to be an RB1. Judy for 8, Watson, Kelsey, ETM, Bigsby, Jones. Well, RB heavy, jeez. I mean, his wideouts are garbage. Oh my goodness. Got 4 wideouts in that. Oh, jeez. Where's all your money gone? Aaron Jones. Wow, Bron Taco. You really need Taylor to save your team. Otherwise, I don't like your team at all. That is truly hideous. And you've got some good players on defense. Not great players, but good players. But yeah, I just don't like your team. You've got too many, like, between $5 and $10 players. I don't like having Etienne and Bigsby. That is... Wow. Don't rate that team. NFL Youngboy Jaire. St. Brown, Ridley, Godwin. Love that wide receiver stack. It's nice. Barkley, Zeke, that's alright. And he's got Connor, Brian Robert. I like this offense. And then Goff for $1. I like that offense. That's a really well balanced offense, providing Calvin Ridley is actually good. Defense. Ooh. Edwards, Jones, Werner, Keywalker, Tranison. Wow, it's got a nice group of linebackers there. 8 Shane Penny, Breeder, Ingram. Not much on the bench, but I like the team, Jara. I think you've got a great starting lineup, and you've put majority of your budget towards that, so you're looking strong there, boy. I'm not going to go over my team because obviously I have bias towards my team, so it'd be really irrelevant. Although, how good would it be if I can get Rashad Bateman, Lamar Jackson stack? That would be so good. And was there anything? There wasn't really anything else from my team that I thought was that good. Nah, we'll carry on. Cam, Tua, Kenneth Walker, Tyreek, 68. Jeez, that's crazy. Swift for 17. Jeez. Pittman for 18. Oh my goodness, that's bad. I like this. This grouping is good. Cooks for 9, I actually think it's a mad value. I think he'll outperform that $9 price tag. And then Cam, as usual, showing he doesn't really know anything about defense. So yeah. Alright, Team Cam, I feel like you're in a similar boat to Caleb, to be honest. Lloyd. The old Adams, Chase, Olave, Diggs. Unreal. And then he traded Diggs for nothing. But so what did he trade for? Diggs for? He traded, I think it was JT and Bigsby or something. Or something so. Jeez, Lloyd, you really cocked it up. 2 tight ends, and then he's got nothing. So yeah, he spent all his money on these receivers, which would have been. I would have loved to see that, how that played out during a week, but unfortunately we won't see that. And I don't think Lloyd has much of a chance anymore. He is already on the brink of relegation. Although we said this last year and he still did really well, so we'll see how that plays out for him. Sylvan, Bijan, 68, Brees Hall, 30, Garrett Wilson, 39, Dotson, 18, Lockett, 27. I mean, Bijan's okay. I mean, not okay, he's amazing, clearly, because of all the tape we've seen of him in the NFL. Wilson, Lockett, Dotson, that's okay. Cook and Herbert, he's really backing on these guys to come through. Max Crosby, Kendricks. Oh, I didn't notice Lloyd's all DB strap, but he didn't really have a choice because he had no money. Fred Warner, Nakobe Dean. I mean, he's got some good players on defense as well. Zay Flowers, Addison on the bench, love that. Mingo, yes. Tank that. Wow, he's gone all in on the rookie receivers, and Tony will be dropped soon. And I do like Algier and Deuce Vaughn. Good handcuffs because he needs to handcuff Bijan, but I think Algier also has a role. So I actually like your bench. I like your team. I like your team, Sylvan. Not a great team, but it's a solid all-round team, and you got good depth there on the old bench. I see how this auto draft went for Jacobs, Gibbs. Well, Gibbs for 40, it feels expensive. London, Marquise Brown, Dobbins, Javonte Williams. So super RB heavy. We've got Pitts, who was the Pitts. Pacheco for 19. Yep, I like the defense there. Probably overpaid a wee bit, but I mean, this was probably auto draft at this point, or Jamie was just trying to snap up the players that got nominated. So yeah, not too bad. I like it. He's going to struggle at wide receiver though. You're at the John Parker level. Your wide receivers are really thin. Eli, Cooper, Kupp, Amari Cooper, Devontae Smith, nice receivers, but you shouldn't have risked that much on Kupp because now that's going to bite you in the ass, and your RBs are terrible. Akers, Dillon, Delvin Cooks. You got 2 backups and 1 running back in a terrible offense. Hurts is obviously goated. Oh well, he went for more than Mahomes. And then just a lot of, wow, you really punted running back, geez. A lot of receivers on the bench. And a lot of nothing, really. Quincy Williams, Caden Ellis. I mean, they're all right. Lawkins, obviously, one of the best linebackers in the league right now. And then just some all right every down starters. So, yeah, your team's all right. It's just a shame about Cup because that's kind of ruined your team now. Clarence. Joe, Marcena City there, Mike Evans, Andrews, McLaurin. Like that team. It's a great team. Parsons, Watt, Hufunga, Nick Bosa. I mean, I don't know why you got 3 DLs, but sure. Then Sutton, Phelan, Osborne. I think it's a pretty solid team for once, actually, Clarence. I like that. It's a great starting offense. And then you got some really good players on defense as well. It's just if they perform to that name value, but overall, it's a really good team. Samuel, CMC, Henry, AJ Brown, Pickens, Eli Mitchell. Oh, it starts to drop off there. The mistake of Rashad White for 27, unreal. The Hawk strap, Khalil Mack Wagner, Zaire Franklin, Brian Burns, Chin, Phillips, Quinton Johnson, Michie, Renfro, CEH, can't quit him. Man, I'm not gonna lie, Sam, I thought your team was gonna be worse than what it is, but it's actually alright. Your wide receivers are lacking, but that's because you went RB heavy and you got Rashad White for $27, so I don't think that's too bad. And we finished off with Gav, Joe Burrow, Nick Chubb, Damian Harris, D Pro, Jalen Waddle, T Higgins, David Montgomery, Mostert, JSN. Some good linebackers there, Charbonnet. I think it's another good, not great. Yeah, hard to say. I think that's a solid team. I think good wide receivers there, good crop of running backs. It's a good team, not great. It's really hard to pick a winner of this draft because I don't think there's anyone that's got a super stacked team. Looking back on it, everyone has some deficiencies and some strengths. So I think everyone's did a really good job of keeping the prices fair. It doesn't look like there was any absolute steals aside from JT, but that's injury dependent. So obviously we'll know if they are steals once guys actually play. Who knows? Ezekiel Elliott could have a career revival there. Damian Harris could actually be the RB1 in Buffalo. Khalil Herbert, and for $11 could be coming. If he rushes for 1,000, that's a steal. So I guess we'll find out. So well on to all the boys, and we'll go on to the championship now.